Asmongold crashes out hard on Charlie, also known as Moist Critical. Guys, you know that I am a fair person and I try to be impartial with my opinions and my judgments. And I understand Asmongold's perspective here, where he's honestly coming from. Imagine, every single month you ask Twitch personally, are you gonna do anything with the view bots? Are you gonna get rid of the view bots? Because you don't want to be caught with your pants down that, people find out that you're view botting. So you ask this question every month. And every month, Twitch answers Asmongold, no, we're not gonna do anything with the view bots. Everything is gonna go as it is. And then one day, out of nowhere, Twitch just rolls out their new anti-view bot program, and you lose 30 to 50% of your total viewers, and everyone now knows that you're view botting like crazy. If I was Asmongold, I also would be pretty upset about that. I ain't gonna lie. I would be very upset. And then, it gets even better. You literally get called out by one of the biggest creators on YouTube, on Twitch, on any platform, whose views did not even move barely a needle. And now you have to go around and say, well, I knew that someone's view botting me. yeah, I'm sure someone view botted you. Oh, who was that? Maybe it was aliens. Maybe aliens view botted you. Of course. No, all of these people view botted themselves. It's blatantly apparent. They knew. Well, in Asmongold's case, I do think it's most likely Night Media. The talent agency that Asmongold says that does nothing for him and literally does not do any functions that a normal talent agency ever does. I believe they view botted him, but make no mistake, he 100% knew. It's not like they're just gonna magically do that. They view botted Hassan, they view botted Asmongold. What do you think? Asmongold is paying them a percent of his income, and they really don't do anything for him? I'm sorry. If you believe that, that's just being short-sighted, honestly.
I'm shocked. Wow. He's shocked.
I'm shocked.
It's pretty funny because you can see he's pretty mad about this. Like, this is not your typical Asmongold face. You can see you can see those eyes are filled with a little bit of a burning rage.
I cannot believe Twitch is actually finally making bot busting a priority on the platform.
There it is.
Botting on Twitch has been a problem since the beginning of time. And they hadn't taken it seriously forever. But a month ago they made a statement where they claimed, listen guys, condoms finally coming off, we're going in raw against bots. We're finally going to do something about it. And I was excited, like that's something to celebrate. But I kind of thought they were just looking to score some good boy points online, like some brownie points.
I did too, actually. I talked to people about that, and they were telling me, they're like, yeah, there's no way.
Because
he did not want to be caught with his pants down, boys. But he was. Accidents happen, But it's okay, it's okay. Every big Twitch streamer, especially OTK, by the way, OTK roughly had like 60% of their total views, everyone who is in that group. Roughly 60% of their views were fake. I mean, I'm not gonna say that I literally made a video 2 years ago about that all of these views are fake, especially the OTK game show, that it's the most blatant view botting that I have ever seen in my fucking life. Oh, but people called me crazy. Listen, boys, I'm impartial. It's true I don't like Asmongold. I think he's an idiot. But at the same time, I don't need to lie about him. I don't need to do any of these things. He's just gonna clown on himself in situations like these, and I can just enjoy the show from the sidelines. I don't need to try extra. Okay? I have been vindicated on absolutely everything in the past 2 years. Pirate Software, the Act Man, all of these people. Vindication sure tastes good.
Because Twitch's reputation been kind of in the shitter recently, I thought this was just something that they were just doing for lip service. I wasn't entirely convinced they were going to go that hard on it until today.
Oh.
Wow. They have actually done a really good job here, like in this first wave, of getting.
I love how he's. You know what Asmongold is doing, by the way, here? He is checking how many people are actually going to call him out. This is why he's constantly just being like this nervous and saying all of these little small timid things. That's what's happening here. He does not know if he's going to get really called out by anyone here. And, well, you know, he obviously doesn't want to be.
Off of
So he's taking this opportunity to talk about everyone except himself and saying, oh, this person with 70% view bots? I mean, everyone knows that they were view bots, but that doesn't mean that person view botted on his own. I mean, it could have been someone else. It could have been his mom or someone, you know? It just happens, you know? None of the people who got it view botted this heavily view botted themselves, obviously, because that can't happen. I love that argument. It's kind of funny.
Very important factor here, first wave. There are probably other people who are botting that they haven't been able to detect yet, and they will figure that out in time.
This is true.
Like bringing back down these artificially boosted numbers to what they actually are. There's a lot of examples to pull from. The data is all very new, mind you, but I think the best example is from a channel called Meera. I'm sure some of you have at least heard
I know her! I know! I followed her when Rickful was still around. Jesus. There is literally no personality there. And I still follow her. I haven't watched Twitch, honestly, in like 2 years at this point. But I sometimes just click on it to see who's even streaming. And every time I open it, there's Meera. With like 2 to 4K viewers, I would like to say, but maybe I'm wrong on that. And, well, after the nuke, now she has 300. I actually checked. It's hilarious. What? Do you really think the Gooners are gonna stick around? She literally doesn't have a personality. She is drier than a dried riverbed. At least the riverbed's a little bit muddy. But I remember, and I remember this years ago, her average stream with Mitch Jones and whatnot was pretty much she's just AFK, not saying anything, not really doing anything. She's just looking at the phone and that's it. Like, why the hell would anyone honestly watch that? Like, you're never gonna convince anyone that you're not view botting. Everyone knew.
Because this is something that people have been trying to put on Twitch's plate for the longest time about a channel that keeps getting recommended to them that isn't actually even a live stream. For the last couple of years, it is just a farming channel where Meera is just farming ads off botted numbers. She doesn't actually even really stream on there. I think she's gone live like a few times over the last couple of years, but it's live 24/7, just pumping reruns of streams she did.
This is Mitch Jones's girlfriend.
Oh my god, those are reruns? Oh yeah, I would not know.
His ex-girlfriend.
Yep, true. That's actually true.
So whenever Mitch moved out of his whenever he moved out of his apartment with Tyler, Train invites us all over to move all of the stuff out to help him out. And so like me and Zach, I think Nick was there, and like everybody came over to like help Train move. And so he gave us all Mitch's stuff. I have Mira's pillow over there. I still have it. I have Mitch's blanket too.
Oh, that's even more disgusting, arguably.
He gave Zach Mitch's refrigerator. He gave me Mitch's mouse. And the thing is that, like, so Mitch Jones, so, like, he had this Razer mouse that he got Cataclysmic Gladiator with, and he wanted to start streaming WoW again, but I heard him talking on his stream that he didn't have his mouse. And it was his mouse that he always had. He didn't know what happened to it. And so I DM him. I text him. I'm like, bro, I have your mouse. He's like, wait, what? I'm like, yeah, you left it at the house whenever you moved. I'm like, you want to meet up? I give it to you. And I gave him that mouse, and he actually started playing WoW after that. Huh. I remember I met him at Torchy's Tacos. This is like 3 years ago. Is this the cum wall dude, right? No, it was a door. The cum wall?
No. I'm pretty sure. Hey, I really liked Rickful streams, boys. This was this. He had the cum wall. Yeah, that was him.
Was supposedly Thor, but that's undetermined. But it was a door.
so long ago, like ancient
Also, Pirate Software has the same.
history. So
Yeah.
look at this. This channel for I think like probably 3 years. I don't know how long
That's
it's
a
been
long
going
time.
on for, but it's been years. Has been sitting at like a steady 2,000 viewers, no matter the time
Wow.
of day, and all the
Wait. You know what's the absolute... Oh, come on. Why must you ruin everything? Why must you ruin literally everything, Asmon? Anyway, you know what's the funniest part about Meera? She does not need to stream or do any of this. She constantly lied about her life while Rekful and Mitch Jones were around. And the best part about Meera is she's rich. Her parents are rich. Her parents are kind of almost Russian oligarch. Yeah, she does not need to do any of this. She is literally sitting on a trust fund that's probably hundreds of millions large. And yet she has an off account. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Literally hundreds of millions in probably a trust fund. Her parents 100% are rich. And they're still giving her money, by the way. If you have ever seen any of her things, videos, clips, anyone talking about her, she's always in some super fucking exotic place. Listen, you're not making enough money to stay in those super exotic places for months on end through this. No. Like, it's so pointless. This is just the most vapidest existence ever.
channel has done for this time, pretty much exclusively, is run 24/7 reruns of old streams, yet somehow manages to maintain.
Oh, by the way, that explains why every time I have looked at Twitch, no matter the time of day, she's on. That does make actually sense. And I don't follow that many channels. There's pretty much maximum 2 rows of channels just that I follow, so she's always visible there.
2,000 viewers throughout the entire duration of it. Then the day that Twitch bot smiting comes into effect, it goes from 2,000 then down to 1,500.
To be fair, actually, Charlie is Charlie's
The
wrong
dates
about
are
this.
wrong.
Mira's bot detection kicked in before the last 3 days.
Yes.
It happened before that. We just looked it up a minute ago.
21st August was a huge nuke for pretty much most people. This is when Tectone got, this is when Asmongold, this is when Hassan. All of these losers got on the 21st of August, effectively.
So, yeah, no, like hers was she pre-ordered the nerf. She got the pre-order.
And then the bot detection, I guess, must have kicked into fucking turbo drive. They went Wumbo style. And now she's sitting at 100 to 200.
Yeah.
Pretty much overnight. This, to me, is like the most clear example of them actually doing something about botting.
That's a
I
lot.
was very surprised to
90%? That's a big percent.
see this. Her channel, which is
Jesus.
live right now, by the way, because it's 24/7 reruns. This
YouTube,
channel
please,
is
no.
constantly, or was constantly recommended to anybody.
We're skipping this. YouTube's not kind to me when it comes to stuff like this, except for thumbnails. They're really cool on that. Okay, what's happening now?
That's right. My second channel. So just for comparison, right? If I scroll down and I look at this, there's me. I'm ahead of Senna. I'm ahead of Method. I'm ahead of Penta. I love
Who
Penta.
the fuck
I'm
are
ahead
these
of him.
people?
Ahead of Double Lift. Ahead of Jenny. That's right, Jenny. That's what you get. So yeah. Ahead of that. So yeah, my secondary channel's been doing really well. Ahead of Centrea. Yeah, she's a VTuber, right? I think. Yeah, on reruns. That's my rerun channel. So you guys thought this was gonna hurt my ego or something? I just invent a new. I would just invent a new ego point.
And this is exactly what it
Which
looked
won't
like.
matter because I'm actually.
That's a lie. Okay, listen, you can make fun of absolutely anything about Asmongold. You can attack him on anything. But the moment you touch that he's falling off or his viewers are shrinking, that's when he's actually gonna get mad, okay? That's the only thing Asmongold ever cares about in his life. It's the same as Hassan. Again, Asmongold and Hassan are literally the same, unironically. Both are grifters, both are liars, both are view botters.
Most humble streamer, so it doesn't make a difference.
Back then, too. No movement, there's no chatting, because it's not real. And now the bot detection is here, and you can see that it is finally working. Though I think there are still some bots.
I don't think that's true. Yeah, you're right. There's no way there's 250 people watching this. There's no shot. Like, I think it's even lower than this. Twitch hasn't gone far enough.
Yes, because I have looked at Asmongold's statistics. The nuking happens, Asmongold loses 50% of his viewers. 3 days later, he regains 25% of those viewers. Yeah, that's just he found a new way. Oh, I shouldn't say him. I should say Night Media found a way to view bot him again.
Like some holdovers here, because there's no way there's 250 people
that's
here right
what I
now.
said.
It seems to me like there's definitely still some stubborn bots that Twitch wasn't able to get there, sticking on there like a hemorrhoid. The parasite bot infestation has been decimated but not destroyed, because I cannot imagine 276 people being in this stream right now.
Yeah.
Not even as background noise in like a tab they forgot on like an ancient lounge.
I mean, dude, listen. Her existence has never been above gooning and below gooning, okay? I understand that there can be a rotating door of 30 people actually watching the reruns.
I don't even see that.
Oh, it does say rerun! How did I not notice that? Well, no one probably ever reads. Am I the only one who never reads the titles of streams?
That being the case. I don't think there's a single soul in this realm right now. This shit is more empty than a theater showing Morbius. Like, I just don't believe that. But even still, it's clear that what Twitch is doing is actually pretty effective at blasting bots, which I didn't expect.
Absolutely.
Her channel, I think, is the best example of it, but there's a lot of other channels, like big streamers that went live over the last day, where their view counts have halved.
Look at his face! Look at his face, how he's like, oh, what are you going to talk about? What are you going to talk about?
Or even more than halved in some cases.
True.
So they actually are taking it kind of seriously. Like I said, I was a little skeptical that they were even going to really try and take down bots, because inflated viewer numbers is good.
And by the way, yes, I'm enjoying every second of this. Thank you for noticing.
For the platform, like, I thought they probably wouldn't actually put a lot of...
Yeah, because it's in their best interest for them to perceive and, like, you know, have people see growth on the website. Yeah, no, he's right about this.
Sources to it, but it seems...
Cut.
...was very wrong. Now, another thing worth mentioning, this scam of, like, running reruns with bots is not exclusive to just her channel, but you have to wonder how much money she made off of that. This went on for years, and I'm so curious.
I'm assuming nothing, by the way, because view botting is not exactly, I think it's pretty expensive in general, isn't it not? I have not, because I don't stream, but I said this, by the way, if I was a Twitch streamer, I would view bot. I openly say this, because I'm never going to be a streamer. So, you know, I don't like streaming. But if I was on Twitch, I would view bot. Fuck. Dude, if I ever go to stream on Twitch, you know I'm getting 10k views day one. Like, there's literally no reason not to. What is gonna Twitch do? Ban you? Fuck no.
How much money she made just...
Even this, again, because no one can prove that you're view botting. Even if I go on Twitch now, bot for 10k, I can easily just say, oh, someone just doesn't like me, they're using this against me. And because you can never, you don't have the end-game evidence to prove that you're actually view-botting. This is why view-botting on Twitch is effectively completely unpunishable. Because you just never, you can't prove. Obviously, people are view-botted by, well, themselves. And sometimes they're view-botted by companies they are doing sponsored streams with. But mostly it's themselves. Everyone knows. Everyone knows Asmongold's 50% of viewers that vanished overnight. It's not some kind of eldritch cosmic fucking horror view-botting him. No, it's himself doing it. Night Media is doing it for him, most likely. God knows Asmongold and Hassan are not smart enough to probably even find a place where you can buy view bots. But you get the point.
Running old streams 24/7 reruns with botted view counts up to 2,000 to 3,000. That's probably a pretty substantial chunk of change. It's got a lot of people talking, and I think
No, of course, right? Obviously, absolutely, 100%. W free money method. Yeah, she probably made a lot.
this is a really great thing from Twitch, to be honest.
That's a fact.
XQC made a tweet talking.
Wait, Asmongold would actually know this. So what? You could Wait, so you could just viewbot yourself and get ad revenue like this? Did that work? I always imagined that it would not actually work because the viewbots would be more expensive. Dude, that's insane.
About it, saying Twitch cracked down on bots in 2 to 3 days, and viewbotters/victims of viewbotting have been exposed. Streamers that are part of groups/orgs are seemingly being botted much more heavily.
Yes.
Don't want to start a witch hunt, but the data is interesting. Go see for yourself.
He's just expecting his name in OTK to be said. It's crazy.
I did that.
And then links Twitch tracker, which you can see for yourself. And people are
I am the
scrubbing
witch
through
hunter.
with a fine-tooth comb, taking a peek at these big drops in viewer numbers. And right now, the findings are still pretty early because
Yes.
this has only been in effect for like
You only have 3 days, 2 days. There's not enough data points to really draw a consensus.
There are. Wait. So, okay, you have 20,000 viewers. Twitch activates viewbot killer. The next day, your views drop to 10,000k. Like, stop lying. There definitely are 100% already enough data points to know who's viewbotting. If someone launches an anti-viewbotting system and the next day you have no more viewers anymore, congratulations, you viewbot it. We don't need to do this for a month. We need to do this for a day, and everyone knows. Stop being dishonest. Stop lying.
For like where things are going or where they are, but he's right.
2, maybe 3 days now. So it's still like very fresh data. This shit's straight out of the oven. But people are noticing that some of the biggest channels being hit were affiliated with orgs. So like XQC mentions,
Yes.
like some org affiliated channels were in a lot of cases the recipients of some artificially boosted numbers, as evident by a huge drop in viewer numbers.
Charlie, you're such a pussy. Just say the names. Just say who it is. Just say it. Just say the number went down. That doesn't mean that they did it. Just say the number.
It doesn't mean that they view. Shut up. Oh my god. He's so mad.
Like, why is he? Just do it. Is
He's
this
gonna
the reason
do
why
it.
people like him and hate me? It's because I'm the one that's the asshole?
Over the last couple days out of nowhere. Namely, OTK seems
What
to be
the
the
fuck? Why would he say me? I hate this guy.
And by the way, the absolute ego here is so funny. Because he doesn't even say Asmongold, he says OTK, but Asmongold knows that that's him. That's funny.
Oh my god. What a fucking asshole, bro. Like, you gonna call me out like that on the video?
Why not?
What a dick.
big one. People are seeing a huge drop
Jesus,
across the board for
man.
most of the channels that have gone live over the last
This
couple
is
days.
this is
that are with the
bullshit,
group.
man.
Another channel.
By the
people
way, this is Asmongold's chat. He currently probably has like 20 to 30k viewers. And his chat, listen, I did actually stream on Twitch for a couple of weeks. And I had 350-ish average viewers. If you don't know, I have a Magic the Gathering channel. And my chat was moving kind of almost at the same speed as Asmongold's. So yeah, Twitch has not clamped down hard enough on the view bot. Because even if he has slow-mo, there is no way you're going to tell me that Asmongold, who probably roughly has 30k viewers watching him, has this slow of a chat. There's no way. Chats are not good indicators, by the way, of view botting. Because, you know, if we're talking like I show speed or whatever, their chat's going to move a lot faster because it's going to be a lot of Omega LOL and all of that thing. But Asmongold's viewers are pretty much 10-year-olds for the most part. So, it should be moving faster than this. As you can see here, it's just all ha-has, one-sentence words, and memes. That's it. That's it.
Paying very close attention to is Asmongold. He's one of the biggest.
I love how he was accurate in not categorizing me with OTK. Good one.
That's not
in
accurate.
the world, and he went
Wait,
live.
I want to hear this again.
Attention to is Asmongold. He's one of the biggest streamers in the world, and he went live. Very close attention to is Asmongold. He's one of the biggest streamers in the world.
Oh man, I know.
Yeah. And most of that is fake. What, did you seriously expect that a guy who doesn't believe in toilet paper is gonna make it?
Yeah.
And he went live the last couple days since the bot fisting has come out from Twitch, and they noticed that his average
And I have indeed been fisted. With no lube.
That's the way he likes it. Remember, Asmongold supports furries. Asmongold supports government-mandated IDs. And he hates the Second Amendment. He wants to take away your guns. By the way, if you don't know, that's actually true. You can Google. You can find clips of Asmongold talking about guns being scary and that no one should own them. Pretty fucking hilarious stuff. Based Asmongold. This is why this is my answer to why people ask me, why don't you like him that much? Because he's fake. His viewers are fake. His opinions are fake. Everything about him is fake. He just wants to get as much attention as he can. That's it. No other thing matters in his life.
viewers for both.
And you cannot convince me that he believes in toilet paper. You cannot fucking convince me that Asmongold uses toilet paper. There's no way. He would call that a waste of time.
Streams had been about 20,000 less than normal. About
Can you believe that Charlie would call me out like this? This is fucked up, man.
20,000 people were banished to the Shadow Realm here.
Up.
And Asmongold even commented on it, believing that his account was probably botted. He believes with 95% certainty.
Oh, so he's using the source of me being botted as me?
Yeah, oh, guys, I don't know who's botting my account. Probably some hater. Like, who fucking buys this? No, I'm actually 100% sure this video is gonna get pushed back from Asmongold fans who are gonna be, no, he's innocent. Someone else view-botted his account. Yeah, same. Hassan also didn't view-bot his account. All of Hassan's viewers are also legit. Sure. Okay, buddy.
Oh, well. Yeah, I did say that. Yeah, I did.
By the way, Asmongold called the Twitch anti-bot system A/B testing. I love how he just fucking uses words that he doesn't even know what they mean. There's no A/B testing for bots. There is no A/B testing for a fucking anti-cheat, not cheat, but anti-botting system. It's funny.
It's true.
His channel was botted.
Yes.
And he agrees that removing these bot numbers and this fake...
Oh, this is the one I was talking about. This is the A/B testing tweet. I saw it yesterday.
Any baloney viewers?
This is what I said. I said removing bots and artificial viewership is better for everyone on the platform. I suspect it's a work in progress, so Twitch is A/B testing for the solutions. You can cross-reference larger data websites to see the overall impact. Yes. Obviously, I was right.
Ship from the platform is good for every...
Yeah. Again, no idea what the A/B testing.
Everybody there.
Yes.
And that seems to be the prevailing sentiment, that everyone agrees that getting rid of artificial...
Well, not everybody. There's a lot of people that haven't been talking about this at all. Now, I'm not going to name names. But there's a lot of people that haven't said anything about this. Find it to be interesting.
Oh no, maybe he won't because they're probably all his... Well, he doesn't have friends. When you become... Listen, boys, I'm going to tell you the cold hard truth of life. When you go into business with someone, you're no longer friends, probably. That's just not how life works. You maybe you stay friends for a year or two, but at some point, it's a business relationship, and that's it. So yeah, I mean, he's kind of trying to keep what he has.
Pretty keen out. No, the thing is that listen, viewership, everything like this. This is the way I've looked at it. When I had 100K viewers, I said, okay. When I had 10K viewers playing the Honkai Star Rail story at 3 o'clock in the morning, losing a story fight with pay-to-win characters, I said, okay.
That's not even true, by the way. If you don't know, Asmongold's main channel is actually Asmongold, but he's streaming on the Ravr. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. And he quit streaming on his main channel because of the pressure that he constantly felt to perform while streaming. So, you know, this is fucking lies and cope. He has always cared about the viewership. He has always cared about getting more viewers. Again, the pretty much only way you can get him ever to be mad is by memeing that you fell off.
That's just the way it is. That was peak, yeah. I said, oh, yeah. I had a C6 Acheron, and I lost. Anyway.
Anyway.
So yeah, and I was talking and nothing. It's 40K. No, the thing is, like, listen, like, I get my ego from things that, like, I mean, I don't know. I don't really think about it a lot, man. Like, is that weird for me to say? Like, I just...
You do. Shut the fuck up. You're lying. Everyone knows.
Don't really, from Twitch. I don't really worry about it a lot. I don't get upset. I don't get angry. You know, like, it is what it is, right? I mean, like, fuck. Yeah, how far...
That's a lie.
Back do you think it goes? Because your necromancer attempts had like 20K, no? Well, I didn't do necromancer attempts on alt stream. I don't know, maybe I did. I don't remember. Like, to me, it's just like anybody that ties their... Like, Twitch has like a massive brain rot problem of people that are constantly fixated around viewer count. And I'm going to be honest, I was a victim of this. And even now, like, I'll admit, it's demoralizing to see that a lot of your popularity was artificial.
He is right. Okay, listen, streaming, YouTube, all of this shit is not really that demanding as a job. But the moment it goes bad, your moral gets completely destroyed, okay? Uploading a YouTube video and seeing it being the top 10 of top 10, which is the worst video that you have uploaded in like a week on average, is very highly demoralizing for everyone. There's no such thing. If you don't get demoralized by that, I mean, you're probably an absolute fucking loser because you literally don't care about anything. Okay? Caring about nothing in life makes you a complete loser. There are no exceptions. No, what kind of man doesn't care about anything? That's pathetic. Even Asmongold cares about things, and that is viewership.
Or at least it seemed to be. It sucks. It does. It sucks. But you know what else sucks? A lot of things. And you know what you do? You suck it up. Too bad. Try harder. Work harder.
I mean, good advice, but kind of feels cheap from the guy who literally has no other problems in his whole entire life.
Oh no! Yeah, that's
sucking it up is better than crying,
like,
though.
Life. I remember I was complaining to my dad about this, and he's like, "What are you? What are you talking? You did fine today. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you?" He's like, yeah, I remember back whenever my dad left and I had to hunt squirrels for the family to survive. But yeah,
probably
I'm sure
not
you
a
going
joke.
Down to 30,000 viewers is very upsetting for you. Just literally did not give a fuck. And so anyway, yeah, it's pretty bad, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, squirrels? No, he did. And anyway, finish stream with some memes. No. Let me finish this, okay? But yeah, so a lot of streamers get like really emotionally affected by this, and I've been a victim of this myself. And it's one of the reasons why I moved to my second channel is that like I had a lot of like mental blocks with my main channel, and I was like, this is just so much pressure, so much stress. I don't want to deal with this anymore, and I have to move on and do some.
Exactly what I said. because there's some people who don't believe me when I say these things about Asmongold, but I have really fucking good memory for things that I think are important. And Asmongold's downfall has been fucking written in the stars for like 4 years straight now. At one point, it's not gonna be enough, and it's gonna be the greatest crash out, which probably ends with a Minecraft deletion.
Something different. And so I did. And so, like, to me, I like, and also, like, I remember I went live on my main channel. I had 100K viewers, and I got like 40 DMs from people that wanted to collab with me, and then I never went online again. Stressed me out. Yeah, it just stressed me out.
That's actually not even true. It's pot. No, get me wrong. This actually did happen, but the real reason was his viewership was starting to drop. If you can literally look up his statistics for his main channel, the real Asmongold channel, and you can see that his statistics were slowly dropping. That was what was actually eating away at him.
Yep. Didn't want to deal with it. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Can we hear a little bit more about what Charlie has to say, you absolute plebeian? Use toilet paper.
Platform.
It is.
The only people that'll have an issue with these fake numbers being blasted is
Rats.
going to be the people that are exploiting them. The people that are using the bot services are the only ones that are going to be outraged about it. Now, I also imagine the cope from a lot of people that are going to get caught red-handed with bots is going to be, it wasn't me. I must have been the victim of a malicious...
It was the aliens. They view-botted me.
Bot villain, a super villain twirling his evil cartoonish mustache, must have been botting me for all this time. I had no idea.
Say what you will about Charlie, he does sit the fence a lot, but he is right about this. Again, every single person who just lost 50% of their views and is claiming, oh, I didn't bot myself, someone else is probably doing that, it's lying. Very blatantly lying.
And in some cases, like, that is a real thing. There are cases where some people will bot a channel just because they think it's going to get them in trouble. But that doesn't happen. Like, Twitch, for the longest time, has not taken this botting problem seriously. So that whole...
No, that's the reason why a lot of people, I think, were doing it. Absolutely. I mean, for me, personally, I never did it. I didn't do it. I mean, I feel...
Yeah, we're going to end here. Asmongold, I mean, 50... Someone just botted him. Someone just botted him. It is what it is. Someone also just probably botted the subs on his YouTube channel, because I checked those. I have talked about this before. Asmongold, just one magical day in roughly the start of 2024, started gaining roughly 80 to 100k subs out of nowhere on YouTube. Well, previously, his numbers were not even close to that. He just magically started gaining 100k subs roughly every single month. And has been doing it to, well, this literal moment. Because before watching this video, I actually went and checked the numbers. And his viewership, in the meantime, does not reflect these subs in the slightest. You can map his prior 2024 subs to his views, and they go kind of hand in hand. You know, 40k subs for roughly 50, 60 million people watching him every month. That's actually pretty good numbers, but nowhere near obviously as large as 100k per month. And then he just started gaining 100k subs per month, and his viewers, well, for a moment, they did not increase. Then they increased by roughly 50%, but still, the sub amount increased by way more. And then he started doing politics, and then his subs still didn't change. He was still gaining that roughly 100k subs per month. But his average views per month literally tripled, if not quadrupled, from the before 2024 the numbers. So again, the numbers just don't track. It's his YouTube channel is also sub-botted, but I'm sure someone else also did that because, well, obviously reasons. Anyway, That was Bush Critical 10 out of 10. That was Asmongold, the View Bother. Have a nice day. Bye.